Dive into the bright world of kindness, where good deeds shine like golden rays. But hold on tight, because there's a twist to this tale. Did you know that even the noblest acts of kindness can cast unexpected shadows? Step into the shadows with us as we journey through the ancient wisdom of Stoicism. Discover 11 surprising ways kindness can take a dark turn, challenging everything you thought you knew about compassion. Join us as we navigate the intricate balance of virtue, where blind generosity can sometimes lead astray. Learn the power of saying no with compassion and get ready to shake up your beliefs about kindness. This isn't about abandoning our compassionate nature, it's about wielding it wisely. So hit that subscribe button, ring the notification bell, and prepare to uncover the hidden complexities of kindness. Are you ready to explore the darker side of virtue? Let's embark on this enlightening journey together. Number 1. Ignored boundaries. Navigating boundaries in friendships can feel like a delicate dance, especially when our compassion urges us to step in and offer support. But before leaping to the rescue, it's crucial to consider the sacred space of personal autonomy and the interconnectedness of our relationships, as emphasized by the wise Stoic philosopher Epictetus. Picture this: your friend opens up about a personal struggle, and you feel the urge to swoop in with well-meaning advice. However, remember that each person has their own emotional domain, much like their own home. Stepping into this space without permission can feel intrusive, even if our intentions are pure. Instead of rushing in with unsolicited guidance, practice the art of listening with grace. Offer a sympathetic ear and create a safe haven where your friend can freely express themselves without fear of judgment. Sometimes simply being there to listen is the greatest gift we can offer. But how do we know when our friend is seeking our advice? Pay attention to their cues, both verbal and non-verbal, and always respect their right to accept or decline our input. By honoring their boundaries, we show our respect for their individuality and foster a deeper sense of trust in our relationship. Ultimately, compassion thrives on mutual respect. So, take a moment to pause, listen attentively, and offer support that uplifts rather than imposes. By doing so, we cultivate bonds built on mutual respect and genuine care, creating a space where support can flourish authentically. Number 2. Blind trust and betrayal. Imagine entrusting someone with your deepest secrets and vulnerabilities, believing in their kindness and empathy, only to later discover that their intentions were far from pure. This is the bitter reality of blind trust, a well-intentioned act that can leave us vulnerable to betrayal. Seneca, the Roman philosopher, cautioned against the perils of blind trust, advising us to approach relationships with discernment. While kindness is a commendable quality, it should not be the sole basis for placing our trust in someone. Deceivers often cloak themselves in warmth and empathy, using our innate desire for connection to their advantage. So, how can we avoid falling victim to false appearances? Pay attention to actions, not just words. Watch for inconsistencies in behavior, and don't hesitate to ask questions. This doesn't mean becoming overly cynical, but rather adopting a healthy skepticism that safeguards our vulnerability while remaining open to genuine connections. Trust is something that must be earned, not freely given. Take your time to observe and listen to your intuition. Look out for red flags, such as excessive interest in your vulnerabilities or inconsistencies in their actions. Your intuition often serves as a valuable guide, alerting you to potential threats. Betrayal may leave wounds, but it doesn't have to define us. Use the experience as a learning opportunity, growing stronger and wiser in the process. Healthy skepticism acts as a shield, deterring those who seek to take advantage of our kindness while fostering authentic connections built on trust and mutual respect. In a world where appearances can be deceiving, let discernment be your compass. By navigating with caution and listening to your inner voice, you can protect yourself while remaining open to the genuine connections that bring true happiness and fulfillment. Number 3. Misunderstood motives. Imagine extending a helping hand out of genuine kindness, buying a stranger a cup of coffee, offering a friend a ride home, or dedicating your time to a charitable cause. Yet, instead of receiving gratitude, you're met with raised eyebrows, suspicious glances, or even accusations. This is the unfortunate consequence of misunderstood motives, where well-intentioned deeds are misinterpreted, leaving you grappling with the gap between perception and purpose. Marcus Aurelius, the Roman emperor and Stoic philosopher, urged people to focus on their deeds rather than seeking external approval. His timeless wisdom reminds us that actions speak louder than words. Despite our efforts to communicate effectively, individual perceptions colored by biases and societal norms can obscure the true intent behind our actions. Navigating this maze of perception requires purposeful communication and consistent acts of sincerity. While words may be misinterpreted, genuine intentions shine through in our actions over time. It's a delicate balance between sincerity and clear communication, where societal expectations and potential misunderstandings must be considered. Remain open to explaining your motives when necessary, but avoid becoming defensive or overly apologetic. Let your deeds speak for themselves, demonstrating your sincerity through consistent kindness to everyone, regardless of the interpretation. Miscommunications may still arise, but use them as opportunities for growth and improvement. Practice open communication, clarity of intention, and active listening to bridge the gap between intention and perception. By handling misunderstandings with grace and sincerity, you reinforce the enduring impact of genuine compassion and foster trust within your community. Remember, the journey of kindness is ongoing, with inevitable bumps along the way. But by emphasizing sincere actions, clear communication, and unwavering honesty, you ensure that your compassion leaves a lasting positive imprint on your surroundings. Number 4. Self-sacrifice at a cost. Imagine a candle burning brightly, casting its warm glow and filling the space with brightness. But what happens when that flame is fed solely by the demands of others, neglecting its own needs? It flickers, grows dimmer, and eventually goes out. This is the potential pitfall of self-sacrifice, an admirable deed that, when taken to the extreme, can lead to burnout and hinder the very kindness we aim to offer. The esteemed Stoic philosopher Musonius Rufus advocated for living in harmony with nature, recognizing the intrinsic link between human well-being and the environment. He emphasized the importance of balance, warning against giving in to others' demands while neglecting our own needs. Rufus likened it to drawing water from a well without replenishing it, eventually leaving us depleted and unable to offer genuine kindness from a place of abundance. Self-care is not selfishness. It's an investment in our vitality and capacity for compassion. By prioritizing activities that nourish our mind, body, and soul, we refill our wellspring of kindness, ensuring that our acts of compassion stem from a place of plenty rather than scarcity. Nurturing the flame within us ensures that it burns brightly and sustainably, illuminating not only the lives of others, but also our own. Making health a priority is a responsible decision that benefits not only ourselves but also those around us. By setting boundaries, saying no when necessary, and engaging in activities that bring us joy, we replenish our energy and approach acts of kindness with renewed vigor and sincerity. In doing so, we inspire others to value their well-being and establish healthy connections, fostering a community where compassion flourishes from a foundation of personal fulfillment rather than sacrifice. Remember, true compassion begins with tending to our inner flame rather than exhausting ourselves. By prioritizing self-care, we cultivate a sustainable source of kindness that radiates brightly and positively impacts the lives of those around us. Number 5. Exploited generosity. Imagine extending a genuine hand of warmth and offering assistance, opening your wallet to help someone in need. The recipient beams with thanks, their comments filled with gratitude. But what if their thankfulness hides a deeper need, and their smile conceals hidden intentions? This is the potential pitfall of exploited generosity, a well-intentioned deed that may attract those who see compassion as a vulnerability to be exploited. The renowned Stoic philosopher Epictetus emphasized the value of leading an honorable and straightforward life. He encouraged kindness alongside self-awareness, reminding us not to be ashamed of simplicity if it means being honest and sincere. While kindness is a virtue, it should not be mistaken for gullibility. Those who exploit generosity often feign need and spin tales of hardship to manipulate your empathy. They take advantage of your willingness to help by fabricating stories that tug at your heartstrings. Genuine needs rarely require coercion or persistence, making it essential to set healthy boundaries. While it's important not to become cynical or refuse assistance altogether, seeking clarification on circumstances and asking questions can help discern genuine need from exploitation. Your willingness to assist should not be seen as a license to be taken advantage of. True kindness often involves more than just giving material things away. Consider alternative approaches to assistance that empower individuals to solve their problems independently, fostering self-reliance rather than dependency. Look for red flags such as inconsistent stories, undue pressure, or attempts at manipulation, and trust your instincts. They often detect subtle signs that your conscious mind might overlook. Being taken advantage of can be disheartening, eroding confidence and making you hesitant to offer help in the future. But remember, this experience does not define you. Learn from it, sharpen your judgment, but don't let it dampen your innate goodness. Your generosity sends a powerful message, deterring those who seek to exploit kindness and fostering genuine relationships built on accountability and mutual respect. In a community where assistance is given wisely and accepted with dignity, everyone benefits. So, while generosity is noble, intelligence is its necessary companion. Be compassionate but not naive. Inquire, pay attention, and trust your instincts. By doing so, your generosity uplifts and empowers others, leaving a lasting positive impact on both them and yourself. Number 6. Unrealistic expectations. Imagine holding a door open for someone, expecting a warm smile and a thank you, only to be met with silence as they walk by. A wave of disappointment washes over you, leaving a bitter taste in your mouth. This is the trap of unrealistic expectations, when generosity becomes contingent on receiving recognition in return, leading to a cycle of negativity and disappointment. The Roman emperor and Stoic philosopher Marcus Aurelius offered sage advice on navigating such situations. He urged us to recognize that not everyone may react to our acts of kindness in the way we anticipate. In his words, "Today I shall meet a liar, an ingrate, an insulter, a thief, a slanderer, an envious, and a proud man. All of these are mistaken about the nature of good and evil." Sincere generosity exists independently of the need for reciprocation. Stoicism teaches us to live in harmony with nature and to perform virtuous acts for their own sake, regardless of whether they are acknowledged or praised by others. Letting go of expectations frees us from the disappointment that arises when others fail to meet them. Instead, focus on the intrinsic value of your compassionate actions. Consider the joy of giving itself, rather than seeking approval or recognition from others. Genuine compassion is a gift freely given without ulterior motives or expectations of payment. Embrace the delight of making a positive difference in someone's life, regardless of their response. Even a small act of kindness can have a significant impact on someone's day, so be grateful for the opportunity to influence others positively. Remember, you are the one who chooses to be generous, and you are entitled to the fulfillment that comes from it. By letting go of the need for approval and concentrating on the joy of giving, you inspire others to show compassion and kindness in return, creating a ripple effect of positivity. True power lies in the inherent worth of kindness, not in expecting anything in return. So, focus on developing inner serenity, motivate others, and contribute to making the world a more caring place. One act of genuine compassion at a time. Number 7. Unwanted interventions. Imagine witnessing a heated dispute between two co-workers. Words fly, tension crackles, and your instincts urge you to intervene. But before barging in, picture yourself as an unwelcome visitor, disrupting a delicate dance they are engaged in. This is the trap of unwanted interventions, where good intentions morph into interference, hindering conflict resolution and violating people's autonomy. The renowned Roman statesman and philosopher Seneca urged people to behave sensibly and intelligently, emphasizing the importance of respecting natural processes. His words serve as a poignant reminder that sometimes the best course of action in a conflict is to observe and allow the parties involved to find their own solutions. Imagine stepping in prematurely during a heated dispute before each side has had the opportunity to express their viewpoints fully. By intervening too soon, you risk impeding the resolution process and preventing them from understanding each other's perspectives fully. Remember, handling conflict is often a journey of growth, and while support is commendable, it's crucial to recognize that everyone navigates disagreement differently. Pay attention to both spoken and unspoken cues, respecting the boundaries, seen and unseen, that individuals express. So, when is intervention warranted? The key lies in offering support rather than solutions. Actively listen without judgment, create a safe space for expression, and promote open dialogue without taking sides or imposing your agenda. Sometimes, the most meaningful support you can offer is simply letting them know you're available if needed. Wise intervention respects boundaries and focuses on enabling, rather than dictating a resolution. By empowering individuals to handle conflict constructively, you foster communication and trust within the community. Recall that understanding, not intrusion, is the essence of kindness in conflict resolution. Pay attention, offer assistance, and believe in people's ability to overcome challenges with dignity and resilience. In doing so, you equip them with the tools they need to navigate obstacles and emerge stronger. Number 8. Guilt, tripping, and manipulation. Imagine offering assistance with a tinge of worry in your voice, subtly hinting at unspoken expectations. The receiver pauses, sensing that your kindness carries a hidden burden. Sadly, this is the dark side of kindness, when manipulation masquerades as concern, leaving a trail of unhealthy relationships and resentment in its wake. Recalling the wisdom of the Stoic philosopher Epictetus, it's not the person who reviles or strikes you who insults you, but your belief that they have done so. Genuine compassion thrives on autonomy, honesty, and sincerity, not duty. While offering help and support is commendable, using them as tools of control undermines the essence of goodwill. Differentiating between genuine concern and deceptive displays of compassion is crucial. Consider someone constantly reminding you of their sacrifices, subtly hinting at unpaid debts. This fosters a sense of oppressive duty, where appreciation morphs into bitterness. Genuine compassion liberates. It does not confine. Pay attention to warning signs. Are there hidden conditions attached to their kindness? Do they subtly manipulate you into compliance or use past favors against you? Setting boundaries is essential, especially in the face of deceptive compassion. Politely decline unwelcome commitments while asserting your needs and respecting theirs. Resentment may linger as a scar from being manipulated under the guise of benevolence. Remember, you're not responsible for others' emotional manipulation or expectations. Prioritize healthy, genuine connections and forgive yourself for past compliance. Establishing boundaries fosters respect and empowers others to do the same. Genuine kindness neither coerces nor induces guilt. It respects, empowers, and grants freedom of choice. Cultivate sincere empathy, provide unconditional support, and empathetically set boundaries. In doing so, you foster genuine relationships and contribute to a society where kindness is rooted in sincerity, not deceit. Number 9. Misplaced kindness. Picture a determined young toddler, eyes wide with determination, wobbling on a two-wheeled device while you, the ever-supportive adult, Ensure their every wobble doesn't result in a scraped knee. Your instinct for nurturing and protection drives your good intentions. However, the hidden agenda behind this ostensibly charitable deed could have unexpected results. The renowned Roman statesman and philosopher Seneca provided a nuanced analysis of generosity and assistance. He believed that true help is not about relieving the burden, but equipping the bearer. Imagine the child always dependent on your helping hand, never experiencing the joy of self-balancing, the victorious wobble before a joyful glide. This is the danger of well-intentioned benevolence. Overprotecting turns us into a crutch that prevents self-reliance, a necessary component of resilience and development. So, how can we navigate this balance between being friendly and encouraging self-reliance? Empowered support is the key. Run alongside the youngster, lending a steady hand when necessary, but ultimately letting them experience the wobbles, near falls, and thrilling freedom of self-propelled mobility. Instead of grasping the handlebars, this method teaches independence and resilience. This approach goes beyond teaching bike riding. It can be applied in various situations, such as assisting a friend with a difficulty or mentoring a co-worker through a challenging assignment. By providing direction and assistance while letting them go through the process independently, we enable individuals to develop their inner fortitude, self-assurance, and problem-solving abilities. A youngster who masters independent balancing not only learns to ride a bike, but also develops a sense of achievement, self-belief, and the capacity to confront obstacles in the future with renewed confidence. Empowered support creates a positive ripple effect that changes people and communities long after the initial act of kindness. So, consider Seneca's advice the next time you feel compelled to protect someone from discomfort. Giving them the resources to manage their path and encouraging resilience and independence are often the best ways to show you care. Number 10. Enabling behavior. Imagine your acquaintance precariously perched above a financial abyss, facing trouble due to their mistakes and rash choices. It pains you to see them in distress, and the instinct is to swoop in like a financial superhero and rescue them from their difficulties. But is this truly helping them, or is it merely creating a dependency that stifles their growth and resilience? The Roman emperor and renowned Stoic philosopher Marcus Aurelius navigated the complexities of interpersonal relationships with compassion and wisdom. While emphasizing individual accountability, he also believed in extending support to others. In his timeless work Meditations, he wrote, "Be merciful, but at the same time firm," providing guidance on balancing empowerment and compassion. While it may feel generous to shield your friend from every financial crisis, consider the long-term consequences. This continuous safety net robs them of the opportunity to learn from their mistakes, develop essential skills, and face obstacles independently. It becomes a crutch, fostering a sense of helplessness and hindering their potential for financial resilience. In this scenario, genuine kindness requires treading carefully between empowerment and compassion. Offer solace, a sympathetic ear, and practical advice on prudent spending and budgeting. Perhaps suggest resources or workshops on financial literacy. However, resist the urge to bail them out financially. Remember that grappling with the fallout of mistakes and facing consequences can catalyze personal growth. By shielding your friend from this crucial experience, you impede their journey toward financial responsibility and independence. Setting boundaries enhances your compassion. It allows you to support your friend's development while respecting their autonomy and nurturing their capacity for growth and adaptation. Be transparent, honest, and unwavering in your support as they navigate their path to financial security. Empowering your friend extends beyond their financial situation. It cultivates self-assurance, problem-solving abilities, and a sense of agency. The ripple effects of their newfound resilience will be profound, impacting their relationships, careers, and overall well-being. Recall that genuine kindness is about equipping others with the skills they need to overcome obstacles and emerge stronger. As you skillfully walk the tightrope of compassion, offering a hand up rather than a free pass. Observe your friend transform into the confident and resilient individual they are meant to be. Number 11. Cultural dissonance. Imagine eagerly sharing a delectable homemade cuisine with someone, only to be met with reluctance and even hostility. This scenario highlights the dangers of cultural dissonance, where well-intentioned actions clash with differing norms and beliefs, leading to unexpected outcomes. Seneca, the actor and philosopher from Rome, astutely observed that we are all fellow travelers on a journey, embarked from the same port and sailing towards the same destination. To ensure our generosity takes root and doesn't stumble, we must embrace cultural sensitivity. Stoicism strongly emphasizes appreciating individual values and understanding other points of view. While compassion is indeed a universal language, significant cultural differences exist in how it is expressed and understood. By approaching these varied interpretations with respect, we can prevent accidental injury or offense. Consider yourself in a foreign nation with no knowledge of the customs there. While avoiding direct eye contact could be seen as disrespectful, offering a handshake might be considered impolite. By being aware of and respecting these cultural nuances, we can ensure that our generosity is received and interpreted correctly. Refrain from assuming that everyone understands kindness the same way you do. Take the time to learn about the area's etiquette, morals, and customs respectfully. Watch, inquire, and remain receptive to differing viewpoints. Cultural sensitivity is a continuous process, not a final goal. Navigating cultural differences can be challenging, even with good intentions and knowledge. Err on the side of caution when in doubt. It's usually preferable to seek consent before making physical contact, offering food, or taking pictures. Showing respect for cultural boundaries communicates a profound level of understanding and appreciation. When faced with a cultural misunderstanding, stay non-defensive and use the opportunity to develop and learn. Sincerely apologize, seek clarification, and pay attention to what they say. This promotes comprehension and prevents the recurrence of similar circumstances. Being sensitive to cultural differences sends a powerful message of appreciation and respect. It encourages candid dialogue, fosters connections across diverse groups, and allows compassion to transcend boundaries, establishing genuine and deeper connections. Remember, genuine kindness involves more than good intentions. It requires cultural sensitivity and respect for others' beliefs and customs. Indeed, it's crucial to recognize how intentions can vary across cultures. Embracing cultural sensitivity is a lifelong journey of learning, allowing our acts of kindness to evolve into deep relationships that honor our shared humanity. These are not warnings against kindness, but calls for wisdom. Being stoic means using kindness carefully, not abandoning it altogether. By approaching compassion with discernment, we can avoid unexpected repercussions and navigate it with greater awareness. This approach fosters more meaningful human connections, encourages personal growth, and contributes to a better world. With awareness in hand, let's embark on our path of kindness, always mindful that the benefits far outweigh the risks. Remember, compassion is a powerful force for good when wielded wisely. If you enjoyed the video, share your thoughts and write Stoic Core Soul in the comments. And if you're new here, consider subscribing. Until next time.